Chesapeake Bay, 200 miles long with nearly 12,000 miles of shoreline in 6 different states, home to more than 3,600 species of plants and animals, including birds, fish, and grasses. The third largest estuary in the world, the bay was formed about 10,000 years ago when glaciers melted and flooded the Susquehanna River Valley. For more than 1,000 years, the bay has provided a place for humans to live and thrive, first with the early Native American tribes, then to European colonists, and eventually to those living there today. Millions of people rely on the bay and its tributaries for their livelihoods, from fishing to farming to recreation. So what happens when we can't use the bay anymore? Global sea level rise as a result of climate change is a huge threat to the bay and the species that depend on it. According to the Chesapeake Bay program, over the past century, bay waters have risen about 1 foot and are predicted to rise between 1.3 and 5.2 feet over the next century, which is faster than the global average. As water levels rise, erosion also increases. This causes more sediment and the nutrients that come with it to wash into the bay, burying seagrasses and leading to the expansion of dead zones, or areas with little to no dissolved oxygen. It is nearly impossible for species to live in dead zones, which means less crabs and rockfish in the bay. This also affects the livelihoods of the watermen whose jobs depend on the presence of these species. Coastal flooding is also a big problem. With higher sea levels and more extreme weather patterns due to climate change, storm surges are coming further inland and doing more damage than ever before. Annapolis, Maryland is just one of many towns along the Chesapeake Bay whose success depends on the water. But when that water starts rising, streets and businesses get flooded while visitors dry up. The numerous local businesses in Annapolis rely on historical landmarks and natural beauty to draw in tourists, but no one wants to wade through 3 inches of water just to get some ice cream or see some statue that has water lines that are far from ancient. Climate change has proven itself to be not only very real, but detrimental to the health of our planet and everything living on it. Sea level rise and coastal flooding are just 2 of the countless effects of global climate change, and the Chesapeake Bay is one of the most vulnerable places to those effects. Our bay is going downhill fast, and if we don't do something about it, we'll be going down with it.